Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah,
does.
hashtags MP, leader, and let's go have been trending on social for the better part of 48 hours. So
Okay.
I'm
Congrats.
impressed.
Right. Hey, but can your source find out if Adela's still trying to trade a rising young star with leadership abilities up the wazoo?
Oh, don't talk about yourself in the third person.
yeah,
mean?
it plays terribly with boomers, and that's our most affluent demo.
And don't say wazoo.
And don't dodge the question. It's not that funny. I mean, I really want you to work your source here, Ricky. You know? Or if does Teresa from ticketing still have inside
It's
scoop or
not Teresa
then
from
who is
ticketing.
it, man?
Look,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell
telling
me.
you.
You're gonna tell me.
Look, just because you're doing a great job right now does not mean you can let your foot off the gas. Look, I will try and see where Othello's head is at, but you still got to do your thing, all right? Look, nothing's settled on the trade front.
Of course, man, but it only gets better from here, Rick. Trust me.
All right, well, you know, it might be a good idea for you to check in with Coach Graves, too. I mean, he's an ally on this one.
Yeah, I do, chat with him every day, but, maybe I can see what, if he knows what Othello's thinking or doing.
Good. In the meantime, I'll hit up my source, and we'll take it from there. One day at a time, right?
Yes, sir. Only way to do.
MP, glad you're here. I got to talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
There's no easy way to say this, but you're out of the starting lineup.
I don't understand why.
It's beyond my control.
But you said you would help me if I stayed out the press.
I can help you.
Okay, how? By doing whatever Othello tells you to do?
Ernest, get over here. MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. What exactly does Ernest here do?
He's one of the brightest young stars in our analytics department.
Analytics. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He came up with the formula for teammate grade, our new all-in-one performance metric.
That was you, man?
It is. Do you like it?
Yeah, I read the documents up on it. Makes a lot of sense. I'm just excited to see it in action.
When you see yourself going up for posterizing dunk, what do you see? A unicorn flying over a rainbow. What I see is a series of zeros and ones in the beautiful pattern of a Wolverine raining down on his opponents. It's mathematical inevitability. I've been working on it for a long time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, 89, 99, 2009. Time doesn't exist.
There's been extensive research, but we'll spare you the details.
Spare you the details.
Needless to say,
Needless to
it's
say,
the new gold
it's the
standard.
new gold
Phil
standard.
Boyer wants us to use it as a central pillar in all player
I was gonna say
evaluation.
all of these things. Teammate grade. This is how we change the narrative. How are you going to achieve a better grade than the starter that's currently in place? Here's how you're going to do it.
You hit those goals, and we'll have no
You have
choice
those
but to
goals, no
start
choice
you.
to start
Phil Boyer
Phil
will see
Boyer
to it
will
himself.
I got you,
I knew he
Coach.
was going to say that.
Okay, enough, Ernest. All right, look, we're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
We know.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach.
I got you, Coach. I knew he was going to fist bump us both.
Look, Coach, I know what you're going to say, but I swear to you, I have been putting in the work. You see me. I've been in the gym, man. So it's not a matter of effort. It's
You're
just
in the
I'm...
starting lineup.
Wait, I'm what?
Next game, you're going to run with the starters.
Why?
Well, we think you're pressing and you're trying to prove you belong, so we want to take some of the pressure off you.
By making me a starter?
You trying to talk me out of it?
No. I'm just surprised. That's all. It's just, I know I've been underperforming just a little bit.
Just promise me you'll give it your all.
I can do that. I got you.
Good.
You won't regret this, Coach. I got you.
All right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of the year with that fabulous no-look alley-oop pass. Are we going to do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much passing. I will be grabbing rebounds and blocking shots.
Yeah, I'm more of a fundamentals kind of guy.
So No Sleep and his squad actually reached out to us to play today on 2K TV Tuesday. So this is going to be a fun matchup. All right, I'm going to get my little pregame dance going on.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's MP in at the 3 slot.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Conley. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Feeds it to McDaniels. That one good for 2. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Dishes it to Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And here's Conley outside. Cans it from downtown.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Morant. And he just worked New York in that last game. Here's MP. That one's not going to go. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Conley's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the dunk by MP.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Alexander Walker. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Conley. uses the glass to finish the lane. Conley's got 5.
And doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Morant passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
That's good from Conley. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Timberwolves trail. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Morant against Conley. Back to McDaniel. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to McDaniel. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the second free throw, good. And of course, Clark, we got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions. Saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Here's McDaniels. The Grizzlies making the shot. And here's Conley outside. No good there. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. High post, Gobert. From downtown. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Michael Conley. Noel passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Bain. Here's MP, and it's blocked. Here's Noel. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Washington. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Tillman. Reed with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Wizards. Anderson against Brooks. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Anderson outside, stolen by Brooks. And here we go, fast break. MP's got it. Count that one. Morant's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points his last outing. And that one goes long.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Back to Morant. Here's MP. Brooks, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Noel. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over MP. But Grizzlies pull it in. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And the Timberwolves call time for it. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by MP. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's MP in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Passes it to Towns. Over Jackson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP outside. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Conley. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 6. MP with it, and it's in there. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
The pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. The dish to Gobert. It's to Noel. Back to Gobert. Towns at the elbow. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's off from three-point range.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
A nice shot by MP. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
MP finds Jones. Now here's MP. Back to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr. has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Outside Conley. Here's Noel. Guarded by Bane. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And the first one drops.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
The 3 from MP. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Noel. 9 points in the game so far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, here comes Conley all alone. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time from Jones. And so, MV will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Jones finds MP. And MP throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Here's Noel. Misses off the left iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Bane passes to MP. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. Bane looking around. Memphis the rebound. Jones. Again, Memphis.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Noel. 9 points in the game so far. Adams against Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. T right on him. They get the rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Snatched up. And McDaniels with the block. Out to the wing. Here's Conley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's now 8 points for Conley.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Noel.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And between his
So that brings the first half to a close.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 45, the Grizzlies 56. Here they come. Now heading to the
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And there's McDaniels, and it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Morant passes to MP. He dishes it to Adams. On the wing, MP. McDaniels defending. MP outside. There's the drive, and MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Alexander Walker. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's McDaniel. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Alexander Walker.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
MP with it. McDaniels defending. Now, here's MP. 26 points for him. Bane inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. McDaniels knocks down the 10-footer. McDaniels got 10. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Adams. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Morant finds MP. Puts up a three. And it's Morant missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by MP.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give him a chance for the and one.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jackson trying to break free. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley leading the charge. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by MP. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Kick out to Adams. Back to MP. Clock at 4. Now here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Over Bain. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And a wide open look for MP. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now McDaniels. He's got 12. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
Second team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's MP.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Memphis leading. Jones looking for an opening to stop the drought. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's MP. Can't hit from in close.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Three-pointer. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over.
Substitution
Is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Brooks.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Conley against Morant. To halt the run, Conley's shot is off. And here's Morant. He's got 10. Over Conley. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies shooting well, 50% from the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the guard spots, we'll see Morant and Brooks. Then it's MP. And it's Aldama at the 4 slot.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns, and that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's the runner, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Here's MP. Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman.
Steven Adams.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Out to Conley. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Conley.
Right there.
Payne against Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Payne against Conley. Inside. MP dishes to Jackson. Shoots over McDaniel. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Covered by MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. MP. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So both teams changing it up here. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having? So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
That's the end of the
To
game.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to the bench?
I ain't got too much to say. I mean, but when coach make a decision like that, it's to, I guess, help us play better as a team. You know, so I've got to trust him on that choice. You know, luckily I can't come off the bench and still be effective, which I plan on doing. So it's cool. You know, that's where I am for now. But that ain't gonna last long.
You know, it's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from a performance perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Maybe like a disciplinary action situation?
Nope. Nothing like that.
Okay, so then tell me, does the benching feel vindictive to you?
Vindictive? For what?
I don't know.
I mean, if you don't know, then I definitely don't know. You're as plugged in as anyone else, Nate. Talk to me.
I guess. Well, thanks anyway.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. What's up, brother?
Well, how do you respond to the reports that Athala Akpen is not hanging up the phone when other teams ask about your availability, man?
That's his job, you know, to make the team better. So I'm not mad at that.
Wait, you don't think you should be untouchable?
I wouldn't trade me if that's what you're asking.
I'm asking if you're insulted by the reports that you might be available for a trade.
Listen, my man, Nate, I'm not the jealous type. So Athala can window shop all he wants, but I'm the best rookie in this class and a proven leader, so I'm not going anywhere. At least I don't think I am.
Ugh.